Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Tracy Smalls Delestin. Listen, subscribe to this channel if you've not already done so, and go ahead and click that notification bell so that you'd be notified when I am uploading new content. And also, give me some reactions. Like the video, share it out. This would help me out tremendously, and it's absolutely free. Let's get this word out here regarding narcissistic abuse. And then finally, if you've not already done so, please go ahead onto Amazon's website and get your copy of Breaking the Chains of a Narcissist. In this book, I'm really sharing a lot of detail about my former marriage and relationship to a narcissist. And then finally, freedom from narcissistic abuse, making it international bestseller earlier this year. Okay, get your copies. For this book, I am just sharing briefly some tips on how I would handle a situation with a narcissist who have the tendencies of using sex as a ploy for whatever reason it is. It's never a good reason. It's going to always be for self. This is who they are. This is what they do. They're extremely selfish, okay? So let's always remember that it doesn't matter how great the sex is. It doesn't matter how great it is. Now, I'm going to start off. I think I have 4 written down right here, but I will start off with the very first one for anyone who is initially getting into a new relationship with a person, because you don't know right in the beginning. Let's just face it, we don't know from just looking across the street, or if this man or woman approaches us, we don't know if they're a narcissist. We just simply don't. So what we call the love bombing phase is that phase when it's all about you. The stars are shining only for you. You're shining bright like a diamond in their eyes. So it's all about you. And in that time, I always would recommend making sure that you spend adequate enough time to be sure, which there's no certainties, but you have a better chance of seeing some things if you wait a while before you enter into a sexual relationship with someone that you're newly involved with, because there are no certainties. You could be with them for a year, 6 months, and never really fully understand who they are and what they're all about. And before you know it, you're in a sexual relationship with them and all hell breaks loose. So in that time, the intimacy is like voila. For a lot of people, it's like, let's get it, baby. Let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking. It's great. It's phenomenal. In fact, you're thinking, oh my God, what did this person just do to me? For men or women, they're thinking, my goodness, this is the best I've ever had in their minds, because this is what they utilize a lot of times to captivate what they want. And for a lot of women, we feel that connection and that closeness during intimacy. So we're locked in. If he's honing in on that sex and it's great, we're locked in mentally. A lot of us, we're in love. We can't see beyond anything else, and that's a dangerous place to be in. A very dangerous place to be in, because right then, the intimacy is not real. I could guarantee you that the intimacy is not real. They cannot give to you what they don't have. And as I've mentioned in another video, they watch pornography. That's a teachable moment for them. They watch soap operas or have seen it across the street, or any type of love story that shows the love and the intimacy, and they imitate that to blow your mind. And that's exactly what they're able to do. So my suggestion to anyone who is newly involved in a relationship that is getting to the point to where you feel like you're going to start having sex with them, always keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open for any little thing that truly, I mean, literally, any little thing that you see in their presence that could be an indicator of, wait a minute now, why is that there? Or why is that there? Pay attention. Visually pay attention. Pay attention to what he's saying or she's saying. Pay attention to what they're not saying. Pay attention to what their family and friends are saying, because people are talking. They introduce you to these people. Someone will say something or give this look like, oh, no, 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 no. I remembered from Housewives of Atlanta, if you all watch it, and Cynthia Bailey, her former husband that she just divorced, I don't know how long ago, it could have been a year or two, I don't know, so I shouldn't say just divorced, but in that clip on TV, when they had a dinner party, and Cynthia was meeting some of her soon-to-be husband friends, and the camera was literally catching the eye looks like, oh, just the looks that these women were giving, and the camera was catching them. You knew right away if you saw that, oh boy, Cynthia is in big trouble with this guy right here. She's in big trouble with him. So pay attention to the body languages. And I mean, this may seem like it's a bit too much, but you have to know who and what you're getting involved with. So pay attention to those things. And what I would say to counteract what they're doing, if you're with the narcissist and he's trying to love bomb you, or vice versa, she's trying to love bomb you, pay attention. Don't get so caught up into what you're feeling to the point to where when you see, hear, and notice these things, you ignore them. You have to pump the brakes. You're like, you got to talk to old girl down there and like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. It ain't that good. It ain't that good. Go inside of that relationship knowing, listen, oh, this may be some good love making, but listen here now. If I see or if I know anything that just doesn't feel right, we're going to deal with this. We have to address this. Don't get so caught up. Don't get so caught up to you're unwilling to do something about what's presently going on right now, because if you don't, it will only emasculate itself later, and voila, he or she got you. Okay? So pay attention. The other sex tactic that they will use is devaluing you. And I've shared a little bit of this in the other video where they act as if you're nothing to them physically. They don't want you touching them. They don't want to touch you. I mean, it's bad. It makes you feel like you're so unattractive. But this is a ploy. Now, what I did not do in that other video is tell you how to counteract it. So, there's a scripture in the Bible that says silence steals the enemy. Have you ever known of someone who's just doing you so wrong and yet you're so nice? That will make them feel like they're crazy. In their minds, it's like, how the heck could they be so nice towards me, and I know what I'm doing to them? I know that I'm doing some very shisty stuff to them, and I know they know, but yet they're nice. When they get to that devaluing stage and they start doing that, because it's not necessarily a stage, so let's not use that word. I think it's more of when it's suitable for them. When it's suitable for them, they use it. You may approach, let's say a woman, you may approach him one night and you're ready. You're sexually ready. And he declines it. It's much as you want it. So, okay, baby, I understand. Go ahead and get some sleep. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to get some other stuff done anyway. Or I need to read a book. If it's early enough, call one of your girlfriends. And I mean, you get to kikiing and laughing like it doesn't even bother you. Because your pain gives a narcissist great pleasure. So we don't want to do that. Even if it's bothering you, give them zero reaction. Even if it's late at night, man, I'd get on my phone and I'd start strolling through my phone. I pick it up phone may not even be on. Or I may turn it on and shine the light so he can see it in the dark room. And I'm just a laughing. Get to laughing and a giggling. Act as if it doesn't bother you. Now, will they try another attempt? Of course they will. But the point that I'm making is you're not giving them any pleasure. You're not giving them any pleasure because this is what they want. So counteract it as if it doesn't matter. Then another one I wrote down is defending themselves. Yes, that sounds kind of crazy, don't it? I know it does. But in their demented way of thinking, they would do it. The defending themselves, I would have to say, check this out. You accuse your partner of being intimate with someone else, cheating. And let's just say he comes home and he's throwing it at you. I mean, he is really, really throwing down in the bedroom. After it's all over, with this good love making, or he may even say it to you while he's stroking you. How could I be giving this to anyone else when I'm giving it all to you? How? Y'all excuse me, I just had a call coming in. Let me readjust this. How could I be giving it to anyone else when I'm giving it all to you? I mean, really? Are you serious? Once he's done, he may embrace you and kiss on you. Once again, that's just a way for him to defend. Now, if you know that you've just approached him and said, listen, or her, wait a minute, what's up with this? Are you sleeping with this other individual and you know that? Your defense against that, don't do it. Don't you dare have sex with that individual until they can give you some information as to what the heck is going on. Don't allow them to get on the top of you, make love, and then turn right back around and say to you, how could I be giving all of this to someone else when I'm giving it all to you? That's what they do. It's weird that I even have to make a video like this, but believe it or not, they think like this. A lot of them. And we already talked about the punishing, using sex as a punishment. We've talked about that already. Devaluation. That's what they do. That's their MO. It's about them and only them. If you could put in your mind that a narcissist is all about self. They're selfish. They're extremely selfish. They give one iota about you, with the exception of what you can do for them. Once you can't do anything else for them, you're done. You're over. You'll compete. Okay? So until next time, always remember, healthy mind, joyful life. Do not allow anyone to distort your peace, joy, or happiness. And once again, show me some love. Show me some love. Get these books. Get your books. Get your books. I shared in another video, a woman just approached me and told me that her daughter had enough courage to leave her abusive relationship after purchasing my book. So there you go. Y'all take care. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Bye-bye.